there are it's you're not supposed to idolize it. You're not supposed to idolize it. You're supposed
What
to,
is the? How do you idolize it? Like, give me an example of how somebody would idolize it or whatever.
like, you would think that, oh, you just gotta, like for example, there are people that are against Paul because they're saying that, oh, Paul is encouraging people to eat food sacrificed to different gods, so you're not supposed to, they're against Paul, but they're for Jesus Christ. And I think that's pretty stupid, because Paul is an amazing apostle. And
Why is he
so,
so amazing?
he wrote a lot of,
Good
you
question.
wait a second. you know I think that that's because those people that are idolizing the words in the Bible, and so that's why they're dwelling on strange stuff. You know, Paul was a sinner too, but the entire point of the matter is, there are people that are really anointed, like Abraham, like Mo-
Wait a minute. I want to know about Paul. Why is he
Moses,
so amazing?
who
Paul
can
is a
actually, who can
douchebag.
wait, who can actually hear from God. And like my own self, I can actually hear from God, even though Fro mocked at me. I can
I'm not
actually hear
mocking
from
you for
God.
hearing from God, but
Right.
can I ask God a question and then you can get an answer for me?
Well, like I told you, it's not. He's not a genie in a bottle. You're not supposed to ask me to summon him, just like I'm
That's
summoning.
true.
Well, then how do we get an answer from God who talks to you? When do you get these answers? Is it
You
like
have
every
to get on
day?
yourself and be your own psychic, and that's how I
I
had to
mean,
do it
so she gets
too.
the answers from God, but I can't get the answers through her because God don't talk to me.
You have to
Yeah,
pray. You have to pray.
you have to listen and be focused
Can
and
you give
stuff.
me an example of what I
You
need to
know.
do?
It's
Wait,
hard
wait, wait.
and
You
annoying.
sorry, Dashin. You, David. You are not given the type of brain to be able um to be able to download that type of information from
But you
God,
got
because
that
you
type of brain.
Everyone can.
So I don't have this type of brain, but you do.
I do.
No, everyone
Oh,
has it.
what am
It's
I
just
lacking? I want to know
remember,
how do I get this brain? Do I have to get like
You have a air
focus.
traffic controller good at mechanical engineering type of brain, but you don't have an intuitive brain. You don't have a sensitive brain.
really? How do you know? Did God tell you?
Why are you laughing, Steven? What's so funny?
I don't have an
He doesn't
intuitive.
have the brain.
No,
He doesn't have the brain.
he doesn't have the brain to hear from God. You missed the
Who
point.
the
No, everyone can do
sweetheart?
it. It's just
Sweetheart, who the fuck are you to tell him he doesn't have the brain?
No, that's not what I said. Did you not get what I said? I said he has an mechanical engineering brain, air traffic air traffic
Oh, here
pilot
we go.
type of brain. He doesn't have the
dimensionally
type.
challenged. People
He
are
doesn't have
dimensionally
the type of
challenged.
sensitive, gifted, and empathetic type of brain where in which he can download information from God. I have the type of brain. That's why I suffer from
Oh,
so many
do
mental
you?
health issues.
Do you?
I do.
It's the state of mind that
But
you
you
get
just said, but you
in.
just said he doesn't have the brain, but you do.
He does. Everyone does.
What are
It's
you,
just you gotta.
Stephen? Which part you are not getting? I said he doesn't have the brain to talk to God, but he has the brain to be a pilot, and I have
Oh,
the brain to talk to God.
he doesn't have the brain, but you do,
Okay,
and
Yeah,
never
you
mind.
Dashin
got the brain
does.
to talk to God. I
Never
Who are
mind.
can't talk to
you?
God. I can't talk to God.
Eh,
You
How do you
can't
Stephen,
talk to God
do.
anyway? I mean, what do you say? I
Stephen,
mean, how do you approach him? Where do
Stephen.
you go? Do you go in a
Everybody has a
building to
brain.
find him?
Wait. Can I? Everybody has a brain. Some people's brain are meant to be instructors at school. Some people's brains are good for doing mechanical engineering. Some people's brain are good for being scientists. Some
Mm.
people's brain are good for being intuitive, empath. Everybody's brain are different. Did you get my point?
Oh, I get your point. So let me ask you a question. Do I have the brain to talk to God?
I don't know you, so I don't know. I know David for 5 years, so I know he doesn't.
Right now, I don't have.
Everyone
What does
has.
that mean? What is that? Is that a bad thing that I don't have a brain to talk to God? Is that lacking
It's
something? How
not a
do?
bad thing. It's different talent. It's not a bad thing. It's different talent. Did you hear me? Different talent. Different
I'm just
talent
listening.
can be
Oh,
contributed to the body differently.
So I don't have a brain to talk to God, and I don't hear from God.
you have to make
No,
yourself do
no,
it.
you
You can
don't.
do it.
So does that
Everyone
mean
You
I'm
can.
kind of
don't
No,
like
have that type
disconnected?
of brain.
she just said it. She just said it, Dave. You don't have the talent to talk to Bob.
Maybe she's
To God.
explaining it differently, but I mean, I get it. But
That's not a bad thing. You don't have to tell. Well, dude, I had to suffer. Well, I suffer from a lot of mental health issues. And I have a really sensitive
okay.
brain. I have a really sensitive brain. So that's why I can hear from God. Most people that have mental health,
Mhm.
the most people that are given sensitive brains, they are very sensitive to the spiritual realm. What are you laughing? What are you laughing at? Do you not believe in what I said?
Like
Most
You're the only
like
one that has the sensitivity to talk to God.
like
Not
I'm
hyperfocus.
Dave,
wait,
not
I'm
anyone
not
else.
I no
No, no, no.
wait a second,
We all have
I'm
it.
wait a
Don't
second.
hand, you know what, Candace? Don't hand me a mug of piss and tell me it's beer. You
I didn't
don't
hear.
have,
It's like a
you don't
hyperfocus. We
have
all have
the
the ability to do
sensitivity to
it.
talk to God.
How do you know I don't? You
See,
don't know me. How do you know I don't?
no one
Prove
has
it.
the right to
Well,
say who
let me
does.
ask you
How do
this.
you know Dave doesn't? How do you know
I
I
know,
don't?
There's no
I know
way.
David for 5 years. I know him for
We
5 years.
just
I
stopped
know.
practicing doing it.
I
So we
went to
should know
visit
about it.
David. I met him in real life. I know what type of person
Well,
he
I
is.
was Capricorn.
Who's a
I heard
Capricorn?
from God.
You're a
Believe it or not,
Capricorn.
I'm 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 not saying in the entire universe I'm the only person. I'm saying within
Sure.
this debate community, I'm the only person that can hear from God. Believe it or not. If you don't want to believe
Um,
it,
Well, I don't. I'm not saying that you aren't.
I mean, you've had
Candace is
experiences.
the
What
only
you're
person in
saying?
this that can hear from God. But how often do you hear from God?
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
heard from God when there's dangerous situations ahead of me and God would warn me. I have a really academic, obsessive, compulsory, and sensitive
Yeah,
brain. I have a really I have OCD
me too.
tendency. And so most people that suffer from obsessive compulsory disorder, most people that are deep
Yeah,
on spectrum, they're very in tune with, like, chances are they're very in tune within the spiritual realm. But at the same time,
hyperfocus. That's what
they're
it.
No.
they're 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 prone to have demonic attacks because they have a sensitive brain. So evil spirits, evilness would attack their brain too. So it's like a double. It's like a, I don't know. Do you call it double-edged sword or something? Yeah, it's
Uh,
like pros and cons.
I gotta now. Let me ask you. Let me get some clarification here.
it's like a
So
hyperfocus.
I can't talk to God and I don't hear from God. You can, but you're more sensitive to demonic attacks. How about me? Am I even worse off for demonic attacks because I can't talk to God or hear from him?
Good point, Dave.
You're like you're not you're not going to be so inclined to demonic attacks
Why?
spiritually, but
I don't even, yeah, but see, I can't even talk to God or hear from God. And you talk to God and hear from God, and you're more susceptible to demonic attacks?
of course I'm more susceptible to demonic attack because su- su- I'm more able to be connected to the spiritual realm, to hearing from Jesus Christ. So of course demons are going to attack me spiritually more.
So when you hear
It's
from Jesus Christ, let me ask you this. What are you hearing about? What's it doing? What kind of messages are coming through that are these messages that are just for you or are they for us too? Or what are they?
they normally would so Holy Spirit normally would like tell me um when there's dangerous situation in front of me, and he would guide me and tell me about this person's spirit. So when I see when I see you, when I see your face, even sometimes when I see you don't even need to show your face. You just need to talk to me, or I just need to look at your thumbnail. I can just read you and read your spirit and know what type of person you are.
You can say by what his thumbnail is. Are you
Like
serious?
discernment,
Yes.
judging, or something of bullshit, but
Well,
whatever.
just like Fro was from Italy, right? He's actually from Italy.
And he's a
Well,
Jewish
like I
guy
said, what I
sometimes.
know about is the spiritual tendency. If you wanted me to get accurate information, I'm not a know it all. I'm not good at math. I'm
But the
not good at
spirit tells you
physics.
that Fro's from Ity. So
Spain.
spiritually, he's from Italy.
Well, yesterday I was being playful. I wasn't
Please.
thinking that he was gonna be that offended when I got the wrong information. I wasn't
So
thinking that way.
Candace, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
From my thumbnail, what can you tell about me?
I'm not doing psychic reading again because yesterday Fro
Yourself?
got offended.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
we're
going
not
to.
offended. It's like
No,
Dash. Are you
no, you
offended
are
by
gonna. No,
psychic
no, no,
reading?
no. You are gonna get offended if I get anything wrong. So I'm not gonna do it. You're gonna get
Well,
offended
why
if I
would
get
you?
anything wrong.
Oh, you mean you? It's not guaranteed that you get things right when you talk to
Right.
God and hear from God,
Well,
whatever.
like I
That's
said,
true
I
too. You
know.
sound
I
like
no, no,
me.
no. I know a person's spiritual tendency, but that does not mean I know exactly exactly the type of clothes you're wearing at the moment, exactly the type of hair color that you wear. That's not what I'm. That's not going to be the exact. I'm going to know the spiritual
Mm,
tendencies of things. You know, I don't know
No, I
this.
don't know.
It's not the physical tendencies. It's not the
mhm.
physical aspect.
So does Fro have physical tendencies, or I'm sorry, does Fro have spiritual tendencies that link him to Italy?
Yesterday I was trying to pick up information from him, and Sally, I got it wrong. I thought it was Italy and it was
Okay.
Norway, and he got pissed. So I'm not going to do any psychic reading from now on because
Well,
if I were to get anything wrong, you guys would blame me for it. So I'm not
Yeah,
going to
but
do any.
so
I
why do you get
understand that discouragement. Yeah, I get it. It doesn't work on
psychics?
everybody. It doesn't work at
Psychics
all
understand
times.
each other. That's pretty good. I really enjoy listening to you. Psychics understand one another. You got understanding more than Christians do. Go ahead.
It doesn't work on everybody. It doesn't work 24 hours, is what she's trying to get at, I guess. And then she got discouraged by him because, duh, he's a lot of static, anyways. I couldn't cyclically read him, even if he's a Virgo. And it was just a bunch of distractions. And I don't know.
So, am I a Capricorn? January
Yeah.
6th.
Yeah.
What's heaven rule? What's Candace? What are you, Candace?
Candace is a Leo, the
She's
drama
a Leo.
bitch. And she's got Moon
So,
and
what's
Cosmo.
a Capricorn anyway? What kind of creature is
Look for
that?
Moon. It's the sea goat. It has a harder life than all the other people, and it's more responsible and fathering and all this
Would you say a
bullshit.
seagull or a sea goat?
A sea goat, like I guess it has to swim with its hooves and have a fin. How horrible is that? It sounds torturous. That's how disciplined
And
and
what's a Leo?
a Leo is the lion, the narcissist, the
A
Marsha, the
narcissist.
one that's like, look at me, and get
Now
this
wait a minute.
attention.
Hold on, Candace. You called me a narcissist, and you're the Leo, the narcissist. What's that
I
mean?
know, right? And then she has Moon in Cancer, which means her mom is mothering, nourishing, and or a bully,
I
shallow.
mean, I hear all these people
Whereas
that know all
Saturn
about
Aquarius,
readings,
because
and
her
they get
dad
everything
is
wrong,
either
and they hear from
prejudice
God, and
racist
God
or was
talks to them, and you saw Jesus, and she sees Jesus, and the
And
Holy
then
Spirit
y'all
moves
are
curtains around. I
mocking
mean,
it and
everybody's
shit.
got all these things, and I don't hear
Aquarius.
from God.
That's
I must be disconnected. I just read. I'm some kind of air traffic control mind that doesn't hear from God or able to talk to God, but all I do is read the Bible. What the fuck am I, Candace?
right. I don't know. But
You are. Yeah, sorry. Go on, Destin.
let me do your
But I'm
birth chart.
amazing.
Let me do
David's
your birth chart,
amazing,
Candace.
isn't
Let
he?
me do the
Am
whole
I
thing.
amazing?
Let me do your birth chart, Candace, in the private chat. I need your month, day, year, and time of birth, and a city and state.
I already
And
gave it to you last time.
I know. Can you give it to me again? I'll do it again. And but last time I didn't get to. Remember, everyone just was arguing and stuff, and they were putting us on the spot, and I was like, I can't do it, like on demand. And but a birth chart
Amazing.
I can do anytime. That's nothing. But
Sure.
it'll explain your relationship with your mom and dad and stuff. And it makes sense to me
Real
because
quick, somebody's asking you, Candace, if you're a medium.
Well, I
exactly
don't like to call myself a medium. It sounds really new agey. I like to call myself a Christian intuitive. Is that okay?
Oh,
I feel like psychic is a new agey term. I like to
right.
call myself a Christian intuitive.
I
oh,
right. It doesn't matter what we call ourselves, but I just call it
Christian
psychic instead
intuitive.
of prophetic. But
Oh
it's not the
my.
same bullshit. Oh well, I don't have to understand it to know that I had experience with it. Anyways, do it in in the private chat. Tell me your month, day, year, and time of birth in a city and state that has the same time zone as where you were born. If that makes sense, like you did last time, so I can do that, so I can see if it
Well,
matches.
but there's a lot of people here. I feel like they're gonna know about my personal info.
I don't know to know about it. It's in the private chat. There's 5 people, which
Mm.
is I am a Sam boy. I don't know who that is.
Christian
And
Intuitive. I never heard
Steven.
of that one. That's a new one on me. I just thought I'd check that out. Christian Intuitive.
David, you're amazing. I love you, David.
I know.
I
I'm
just,
amazing.
but yeah, I do remember that you had Moon in Cancer,
Amazing.
and Saturn in Aquarius, I think. And also your C wrestles in Aquarius, so you're supposed to heal people's ego by being the underdog and all that stuff. And you'll be made fun of and all that bullshit. But you still have to learn all those lessons and you heal other people somehow. Especially like um by being the example of what Aquarius has gone through and stuff like that. And your Ceres was in Aquarius. That's what I remember. Yep. But see, it's interesting because, like, I guess those placements can match up with the same thing of your life or whatever, because your moon was in Cancer. Your mom coddled you. She was mothering and nourishing. It was an easy mom and spoiled you or something. But I don't know if it was about money or not yet because it was just moon in Cancer. I don't know what house it was in. I want to go see that and then explain that. And it could be, or your moon was in Pisces. I don't remember. I still don't remember. That could mean that your mom treated you like Gypsy Rose as mom. That's another thing that could have been in your birth chart. You know what I mean? So I want to see if that's in there. And Gypsy Rose, wasn't she a Leo as well?
Who?
But Gypsy Rose Blanchard, you know the story, the act.
No.
The chick in the wheelchair that her mom shaved her head and made her get like a feeding tube.
Never heard
And
of her.
yeah, it was forgot what that word was called.
I just want to be amazing. Sam, do you want to be amazing?
We're just all salt from God.
Yeah, I'd like to be amazing. That'd be great.
I just want to catch some amazing heatus out here on the point.
Yeah, I'd like to be amazing as well. I think that'd be really great.
Did you think that was amazing? We were catching those catfish, Candace, those hitos.
I think that it was amazing that I got to meet. I got to actually go to your house and actually meet you. I mean, it was a dream come true. I don't care about the argument we had. I don't care about the riff you had. I would always love you, no matter what. And I just wanted you to be happy. I mean, we're in the end times, right? So I mean, time is short. I'm just glad that I got to actually meet you.
Yeah, that's it. How long do you think we got? Did Jesus ever talk to you about that one?
I don't know why. I remember when I first met you, there was just like this, like, that f- familiar feeling. Do you call it deja vu or something? Like, I just had deja vu. Like, we're just sister and brother in Christ. Like, I just love you, David.
What's deja vu?
Look it up.
Deja
How
vu.
do you spell it?
DEJAVU.
Deja vu. Deja vu is the French term already seen and describes the feeling that a new situation has been experienced before, despite knowing it's impossible. While the exact cause is unknown, it's believed to stem from temporary memory processing glitches in the brain. Fatigue and stress. Frequent deja vu can be a symptom of neurological issues such as temporal lobe epilepsy, etc. Never heard of that. Deja vu.
Sheltered or just pretending. I don't know.
What's the name of that one movie? I can't think of it.
Deja vu, something to do with that?
No, it's something to do with like I can't think of it. It's a Fatal Attraction. Somebody was telling me about that the other day.
Yeah, I don't know if I watched that movie either, but I remember I heard about it. I don't remember if I watched it.
Did you ever hear about Fatal Attraction, Candace?
Deja vu is a phenomenon of feeling like one has lived through the present situation in the past. It is an illusion of memory whereby, despite a strong sense of recollection, the time, place, and context of previous experience is uncertain or impossible. Approximately 2/3 of survived population report experiencing deja vu at least one or time in their lives. The phenomenal manifestation occasionally a symbol of seizure or auras, and some researchers have associated chronic or frequent pathological deja vu with neurological and psychiatric illness. Experience deja vu has been correlated with higher socioeconomic status, better educated, I can't even read, lower age. People who travel often frequently watch films or frequently remember their dreams are also more likely to report experiences of deja vu than others. That was a bunch of waste of time for me to try to explain that.
Do you think I could become a Christian psychic, Candace? Or I don't have the brain for it?
I don't know. You're just the exact Dave Casper that I love since day one.
Fatal Attraction. Beckle, could you come in here and help me out?
Hmm.
Yeah, why not?
Everyone can do
David,
it.
can I be your concubine, please?
Get in line. Literally.
I don't want to break Jenny's heart. I'm just joking. I love you, David.
Housewrecker alert. Just kidding.
So, no, I'm just curious about all this stuff, because I just want to know what Jesus has to say. And if somebody hears from him, I want to know what he's got to say. But I don't think it doesn't work that way, though, right? We're not going to find out what he has to say.
Of course, we all
Even though
wish.
you're
We
going to tell
wish.
me? What do you got to say about Jesus? Tell me that. I'm sorry. What did you
I
say?
mean, no. I was just saying, I know we wish. I wish it would work that easy. I wish it could work like
Oh,
on
I
demand
thought you
too.
had the answer. Okay.
I
didn't
wish.
know.
No, it's been years since I've seen Jesus, so I'm pedaling through life like that. And now there's no more lemons to make lemonade with, which is I'm allergic to lemons anyway, so fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sam, you're
Yeah.
amazing. Sam. Sam, are you there? I just want to tell you how amazing you are.
Sam.
So anyway, let's get back to this Jesus that talks to you. So he talks to you, you talk to him, but the messages aren't for us. Is that what you're getting at?
Well, unless I pray for you, otherwise I wouldn't know about you. But I normally just pray for myself and my families because I honestly haven't been able to handle my life that well. So I really haven't had the time to pray for others. But if you need my prayers, let me know. I'll pray for you and I'll let you know what God
What does
tells
that
me.
do if you pray for somebody? What does that actually accomplish? If I need you to pray
You
for
would
me, what
I
am I
would be able
needing?
to I think you have lived out God's will for your life, which is you have stayed abstinent and you have been studying the word of God and ministering to people, and you have been able to, do broadcasts teaching people about the Bible. So you've pretty much lived out God's will for your life. So
I'm
I'm
lived
proud
out.
of you.
Is it over for me then? Since I'm lived out God's will, how do you live out God's will, or am I still living it out, or am I done yet, or is it over? Is the end here? What is it?
I do foresee you having a family with Jenny, so that's what I'm seeing is coming.
Let's get a
But then,
second opinion on that. Dashton, can you take a look at your psychic crystal ball and tell me if I'm going to have a family with Jen and then?
I wish I could do that, or
I
else
want to
I'd be
get
doing
two
that.
psychic witnesses. In the mouth
Right?
of two witnesses, every word's established. We need two witnesses.
Oh my god,
Give
we gotta get a hold of one of those.
me to Jesus that both of you saw.
Charges money and all that bullshit.
Because Dashton
They're
saw
actually real. Stupid. I agree with wanting to test everybody who claims they're psychic. I agree with being completely skeptical. I agree.
All right, wait a minute. So
Until
you
it
saw
works.
Jesus, Dashton. Candace, did you ever see
Exactly.
Jesus? Dashton saw Jesus. Did you see Jesus, Candace? Did you ever see him?
Dashton, did you actually physically see Jesus
In
with your
spirit.
eyes?
Yes, was in spirit and could physically, as well, spiritually feel him. And my girlfriend could feel him, and she was crying. I have all the stories on here, and then I have all this evidence of how to do it by being psychic. Free psychic medium evidence readings, free psychic medium evidence readings playlist, and all those psychic readings are me just explaining all the visions I'm seeing through the strangers that I'm doing it on. And those are the witnesses. And those are all those recordings that nobody else has to give a fuck about. And I want to repeat those experiences, but it hasn't happened for so long. It barely will happen. And just, it was not long enough to keep it happening. And no one wants to be recorded. So it's just like, what the fuck? But I guess those personal experiences were just, that was it. I had my happiness. Woohoo. But I don't want to stop. That's annoying. I want to keep going and doing it. Other than that, everything seems like a waste of time and bullshit.
Okay, can we get some concrete, serious discussion here? Because it doesn't seem like either one of you psychics got anything that we can, that benefits us. None of what you're talking about has any benefit to us. What does it actually benefit us from what you've been talking about?
And why does it have to benefit anybody in the first place?
What the hell are you talking about? Then what do you got? What do you got?
Right. Like no one told us.
What do you offer? What do you offer us? What are you there for?
Did.
What kind of?
I'm just telling people to tell people because it's true.
What good is it? What does it do for us? What does whatever you're talking about do for us?
What? It's a tough crowd, tough audience, tough audience, but like nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. You can
do
tell.
You give a fuck? I mean, what is there to give a fuck about, really? Honest to God, whatever.
Right?
I mean, if you look up an astrology chart and read my horoscope, what the fuck good is it?
Right.
Am I supposed to go with that and say, okay, now I believe this is going to happen, or is that what's going to happen? Like, do my reading right now. Do it. Do my reading right now for today. What's going to happen tomorrow?
I'm going to do Candace, and I'm not doing horoscope bullshit, and I'm not that type of.
Now, if I go online and look up a horoscope, is that accurate?
No.
Is yours accurate? Is yours more accurate?
It's not a horoscope.
Stashin, I've already put the info in the private chat.
Yeah, I
what
got
is it? What's in the private chat?
The birth
she gave me her
chart.
birth chart information. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, which is awesome, just for fun. But it is what it is in my interpretation of it. I don't have to be 1,000% correct, but it's fun to know if it matches up with her little life of whatever bullshit. But I'm not going by her life. I'm going just by what I say what I see on the astrology thingy. But it's not psychic. It just is whatever. But I still want to do it, and it's not a waste of time because spirits in the tell me their astrology signs and stuff. So even animals that may not be comprehensive, but it's real. That's fucked up. So hard. I can't give in.
Let me get in the spirit with you guys. Can I just get in the psychic spirit? Let me do it. Okay. I'm gonna empty myself and just get into psychic spirit mode here. Sam, are you there? By the way, are you listening?
I'm here. Yeah.
I'm gonna empty myself and I'm gonna get in the psychic spirit tonight. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. Now what you got to do is you got to breathe first. You got to breathe. You got to go.
Well, you're mocking it.
Really? Why am I mocking?
Unless you're trying in real life. You don't have to do anything. There's nothing. There's no ritual. It's just really literally you just focus your mind and you just say what you see and you practice and you be serious about it because it's real. You can get visions, and if you're not, you're gonna have to try it on somebody else, somebody else, somebody else, somebody else. And you just be dedicated to practicing it on
So
everyone.
where do I start? Okay, all right, fix me up. I'm doing it all wrong. I
Crazy.
don't. Candace, what do you think I should start doing? What should I do? Just give me something to go on. And
That's
I'll
how
try.
I did it. There's no such thing as any other fucking way.
After visiting your house, I think you lived a rather planned and no, I think I actually think there's nothing wrong about you. I think your house is really or organized. You're always doing Bible study. You're always cleaning. You're always doing the right thing. I don't think there's anything wrong about you. You should just go forward with your life with Jenny Lynn.
Okay. So that the psychic advice or whatever?
Oh my god, it was so hard. I don't think.
Can
What
I
was
ask
that?
you a question?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Kind of, Candace, extra conicals. What does that mean? What are you referencing to?
Oh yeah, she said she
Are you
studies.
are you talking about extra canticles?
Yes.
Is that extra
Well,
Song of
go
Solomon?
go look up a book
Is that
written
an extra
by
Song of Solomon? I think that's an extra Song of Solomon, extra canticles.
no. Look up a book. It's written by Leslie John Taylor. I bought that book, Extra Canticles. Um,
Extra
so
canticles is extra Song of Solomon. Canticles is the Song of Solomon. You know that, don't you?
just Google search Leslie John Taylor, Extra Canticles.
Leslie John Taylor.
Why
Is that a
why
woman?
would we care what this person says rather than the scriptures?
What the
Maybe
hell?
they
It
can
doesn't come
explain
up.
something
It
easier.
doesn't come up.
Because his book taught me a lot, and his book is well sold.
Right. That makes sense. And what Sonia Fitzpatrick, the pet psychic, she's the one that taught me a lot through watching her do her psychic rings on animals. It made me make it kick in more.
Woo!
Plus,
I'm excited.
I knew a chick named Aqua.
I'm getting
So
in the spirit.
wait, Stephen. It includes First Enoch, Second Enoch, Apocalypse of Abraham, Sons of Jacob, Jobab, Audits of Solomon, Vision of Christ by Isaiah, Apocalypse of Elijah, Revelation of Esdras, Nativity of Mary, Gospel of Nicodemus, Barnabas, and the Apostle Creed, and also the book of Gesture and the book of Enoch. Yeah, that's what I read. That's I. But anyways, guys, be really. I mean, Bible is definitely your bait. You have to read the Bible, but for me, these extra canticles help me.
You said something different about the Bible earlier, though. You said sort of like it's not really. It's just a tool.
It is a tool, but you gotta familiarize yourself with the Bible in order to know God. I mean, after if you really read the Bible, you understand how exactly opposite it is with the Book of Mormon. If you read the Book of Mormon, both the Book of Mormon and the Bible, then you know the difference. But if you haven't, but if you grew up in the Mormon church and you read both, you don't know because you were kind of they would always get their kids to read the Book of Mormon first, and then they would read the Bible after, and they probably don't read the Bible. They would read the Book of Mormon only.
There's so
So
many different versions. It sucks. Sorry, I interrupted you. Yeah, it just sucks.
What should we do about it? Oh,
There's,
what should
I
we do?
know. How are we
What's the
doing
best
about it?
thing?
How could we trust the Bible ever? But
Yeah,
now I
how,
know that
I mean,
Jesus'
really.
four-face cherubim ring is real. Ezekiel's visions was real. So that's all I can trust because I experienced that, and that's all.
guys, I gotta use toilet. I'll be back.
Okay.
Other than that, how am I supposed to trust all the jealous psycho people who wrote in the Bible? I mean, it doesn't make ever any sense. And then like the people who use the Bible to abuse their wives and shit because of what it says. It's so ridiculous.
So the Bible teaches you to abuse your wife or whatever?
People come up with some shit like that, thinking that it's okay, like because you
Really?
submit to me. Yeah, like
Can
they
you,
pretend-
Dashton, can you show me a scripture where it says to abuse my wife?
right? Well, like
Please tell
on
me.
live stream,
Show me.
this chick was trying to question this dude, and I don't even remember their names, but I thought that was just like so cringy of the dude, how he acts about his
The
wife
dude.
should submit to him and treat him like he's the god of the relationship, and she's supposed to be the church or
Another
something. And
dude is coming into
it
the
just
picture.
sounds like abuse to me. Just like Muslims, that their
Dude.
freaking bullshit teaches each other to abuse each other or whatever. Like the Muslims, they're like you have to cover up your head with a towel, a hijab, and gown or whatever, and you can't drive, you can't do all these things that men can do or something like that. And the men are super jealous of the women, and then there's those Muslims and all those other religions that think that they can marry a child. That is horrible. What religion was that? Was that Muslim? And they're still going on with that? Isn't that illegal by now? I don't know. That freaking religion that they force you to marry.
Like my mind
It's
isn't
just all
into it.
bullshit.
According to Candace, my mind isn't intuitive. I can hear from God, and I can't talk to God.
Everyone can if you make yourself do it. I don't know why.
Huh?
And some people are just too stubborn and don't do it. It's so hard to. It's gonna be so hard.
Yeah.
Of course, it'll discourage us. Oh well, I'm not gonna give up. I don't give a fuck. I've done it before. I can do it again. It's real. The spiritual world.
The Word of God.
It's
I believe that.
accessible. You can really be in tune with the other side, but
Man,
I
I'm
can't.
not sure what's going on here. There's all sorts of advice going on here.
It's gonna be so hard to. It's not my responsibility, but I do it. It's my responsibility to do it on my own, to find Jesus on my own.
Baby. I love it. So anyway, I need some more advice. Can you give me some more advice?
I don't give advice, but I don't know. It's with your mom. It's gonna have to happen. I don't know.
You don't give advice, but you know a lot of stuff, huh?
Right. I don't know enough apparently how to explain it.
You don't know?
I
Hi,
can't
Mama.
even.
The door's open.
I just know the spiritual world is real because you can freaking get in tune with it. It's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be sounding crazy. Who cares? This one chick, she says that she sees angels all the time, but she doesn't tell nobody because she thinks that someone's just gonna go lock her up in that house. I'm like, that's stupid and selfish and ridiculous. You can tell anybody and everybody, and nobody gives a fuck. They'll make fun of you. Who cares? You should share that you see spirit.
Is there anybody in here that wants to do a Habebo study tonight? Let me know. But we'll start one.
But
me,
the chick's not
you
sharing.
Want to? All right.
And she has angels around her. Like, what kind of bullshit's that? If you saw angels, wouldn't you want to tell everybody about it?
all right, Dave.
Be too
Let's
embarrassed.
stop all this bullshit and do a real study.
Exactly.
All right.
Do real
Even
things.
Daphne agrees with that. Exactly.
I don't even know what I'd agree to, but okay, go ahead. Because we're not getting anywhere with this conversation, I guess. But Candace, where does she go? She was going to the bathroom and she's going to come back. So, Guy got her birth chart. She has moon and Cancer. I mean, but I don't have her time of birth, so I don't know the rest of it. Just half of this crap. Oh well, fuck it. But I mean,
trying to do it. You're trying to get a reading?
No, just her birth chart bullshit. My interpretation.
Is that all bullshit?
She has moon in Cancer, so her mom's gonna be mothering and nourishing, shallow bully or something. And then her Mercury's in Leo, so when she talks, people listen. So she's and then she has Venus in Leo, so she's really generous in love or whatever. And then she has Mars in Gemini. When she gets mad, she traps people in conversations or something. I don't know. And then her Jupiter's in Virgo, whatever that fucking means, and she could be a farmer. Okay, her Saturn is in Aquarius, so her dad's either prejudiced, racist, or wasn't around, or he was her best friend. And then her Uranus is in Capricorn.
So, Dashin,
what?
What am I?
Mm-hmm. What are you, a
We
Cancer
spoke. We
sign?
we spoke before.
Yeah, you sound
I'm a
like a Cancer
Cancer.
sign. Yeah, you are. I can still guess you. Hell yeah. 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 That's cool. That you can just took and tell. And then Candace has Crown and Leo. She has to heal her own ego and stuff. And then her Sirius is Aquarius, which she heals other people with her underdog, an outcast, kind of ability, kind of bullshit or whatever. I don't know. And intuitiveness or whatever, and higher self or some bullshit. Being a true friend, blah blah. Even if she's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I would say about this birth chart, but whatever. I guess it could match her. It could go.
All I know is there's going to be peace in the Middle East.
Like, right. I don't know. How horrible. Like, I wish we could get all the real psychic people, which I am real psychic or whatever people, but the other people who claim it and they can do it on stage and stuff or whatever they're doing, and they charge money or whatever. That's bullshit. It's so horrible. Why do they get all this bullshit? They got all the opportunities to stay psychically juiced. That's the thing. If you have like a lot of lineup people to practice this ability on, which we all have or whatever, it's just a chore. It's like collect them all like a Pokemon, and you can see spirits through everybody. Yep. And once you get that, you get to be juiced, and then you can start doing it on more people because they'll work faster instead of starting all over from scratch all the time. That's still what I got to do, and it's just not working good enough.
Sonoma chicken I'm eating. Is this good? My own
And
homemade Sonoma chicken.
yum. And then I get
Is this
myself
delicious?
excuses just to
Want to
quit.
see my Sonoma chicken?
Smell it? It smells like chicken.
This is Sonoma. This is my own homemade Sonoma chicken salad.
Sweet. Let's look at it. It's pretty dark.
Mine
Is it
just fell.
kosher?
Yeah, it's got a U with a circle around it.
Now I can see something.
Good on you.
There it is right there. You see?
It looks like blueberry cake.
It's got red grapes in it.
Meatballs.
Sonoma
grape.
chicken. Look it up. They sell it
Oh.
at Whole Foods, but I make my own homemade now, and it's better than theirs.
Oh,
Whoa,
those
is
are
this good.
grapes. That looks
And I like theirs too, but I like mine better. I'll never go back there.
That looks like blueberry
I used to
pie.
always go stop there in Madison to get it.
Wow.
I won't be stopping there anymore. I make my own now.
Right on. Oh yeah.
I know how to do it better than they do.
Hey, Dashton, you would kind of know something about this
What?
because I used to groom dogs too, but like, look at this coat.
Yeah.
It's actually a natural coat.
Okay.
I'll show you the tail. It's got like a horse tail on it, man. This is not like any fuckery. This is absolutely due to the nature of the breed, which it's a mutt. This is not like so the top's short, the bottom's long, and then it's got a freaking horse tail on it. It's really, really interesting coat.
Yes.
And it's not like somebody did a cut, like a half-ass shave down on it. That's the natural coat of this dog.
How about if I do a new broadcast and call it Christian Concubines and Christian Psychic Bible Study?
And dog
Psychic
training.
study. That should
And,
be our
and
goal.
dog training.
Dog training. Yeah, psychic ability with dog animals, pet psychic. That's what should happen.
Christian Concubines.
And the way I pick up on the spirits of animals and all that is through the owner, and they have to be readable. And that fucked up. And then their dog or cat or whatever. Got to get a hold of that with my mind, and then it tells us more cooler stuff than dumb human spirits because they're just as dumb as they were when they were alive. But the animals are smarter. They talk the telepathic better or something. And that's just the truth. And I don't give a fuck how it sounds because it's real. And I have my evidence, and I would just want to repeat it. It's not happening. So
So my next broadcast is coming up, and if you want to join it, it's called Christian.
that's so horrible.
It's called Christian. What's it called here? Let me double check it.
This is never going to be understood by a lot of people, and a lot of people reject it.
Called Christian Psychics and Christian Concubines. Let's get spiritual together.
Right on, do that. Yeah, let's get the real deal, body chill, not the bullshit.
I know. I don't know more bullshit.
Point. Yeah, get to the point of the spiritual, supernatural, instead of just not trying, at least. And isn't it like a mustard seed and a faith or something helps you have this supernatural, phenomenal thing? It seems like it.
I want to know if anybody knows who all my concubines are.
So, just, it's a lost cause with people. It's so hard and stupid. Damn. We got to collect the people who have the angels and stuff around them, because not everyone has
Now we're gonna have a Bible study.
I mean, didn't some people in the Bible wrote things that
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, pseudos.
Rocky,
What's going on? Bible study.
Rocky,
What's going on? You showing us your dog or something? That's your dog there? Is he hanging out?
Rocky, say hello. Oh yeah, this is a fine bread, the Egyptian Belgium mix.
Cool.
Rocky, sit.
Charlie.
Sit.
All dogs go to heaven. Hell
Sit down,
yeah.
bud.
German Shepherd. Or half German Shepherd, half some other dog. I can't tell what that is. An Aussie dog? I forgot what that
Charlie, is this goodbye?
was.
At least Jesus knows there's 12 hours in a day.
Right? But yeah, Jesus is the way, and the truth, the way, and light, and everything. When I met him, he's like the supernaturalist one I've ever met. And that poor face sharing being, so
Rocky, sit.
would be.
So who wants to stump the news unit on the Bible tonight? Anybody?
Sit.
I can't believe it. This just sounds so psycho. Especially that four-faced cherubim being. It has four faces. I mean, it's in the Bible. Now, how supernatural can you get? How closed-minded can people be if that
Broker
is actually real?
peace.
It's so dumb. And it's all telepathic. Zeke got this vision, and I did too. And why can't I have other people? And why does other people always have to shut it down by saying that's the devil? The angels can the devil can come to you as the angel of light or some bullshit.
Haggai. Should we read Haggai tonight?
Everything
Somebody wants
else
to read Haggai.
Right. What about all
Well, let's
the
read Haggai. Let's read Haggai. Anybody want to read Haggai?
I never heard of it. Go for it.
You never heard of Haggai? Come
Let's
on, we got to read
see
some
what
Haggai.
they gotta
man.
say. Sure
What's
enough.
nice about Haggai? It's only 2 chapters. Doesn't take that long.
Let's read it. I don't mind.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
I'll read it out loud. You
like Haggai?
Where's the word that you're saying?
In the second year of Darius.
Okay.
Is that how you said Darius or Darius?
Looks like Darius as well.
It could be Darius.
Right? I mean, how can I can read? I can't read. You're better off at reading than me.
Mhm.
on this Bible thing that we're
Hey,
supposed to go
Sammy.
learn about God and Jesus, how to get a hold of him, and this is what we
Sammy.
got, all these fucked up language.
Sammy. In the second year of Darius the king, in the 6th month, and the first day of the month, came the word of the Lord by Haggai the prophet unto Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah. So he was a governor. Shealtiel. He was the governor of Judah. Wow. And to Joshua, the son of Josedek, the high priest, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, The people say, The time is not come, the time that the Lord's house should be built. Then came the word of the Lord by Haggai the prophet, saying, Is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your sealed houses, and this house lie waste? What's a sealed house? Cieled. You know what that word is? Anybody know? Cieled?
I don't know.
No.
Cieled
Yeah,
houses.
Cieled.
Dwell in the sealed houses, and this house lie waste.
Cieled.
Jeez, I'll look it up.
That doesn't exist in the
It
new
does.
dictionary.
The,
Look at that. That's a word that don't exist. So how the hell are we supposed to find the definition to this one?
right?
If it don't exist.
It says it's misspelled of a word called, which is a archaic term meaning to furnish with a ceiling or a more commonly to line the interior wall of ceiling a building with wood or other material. It just means ceiling together, a sealed house.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the dictionary Google tells me so. We're totally fucked. Caymans are totally fucked trying to learn from the Bible. And then it all goes to atheism because they can't even
Timber
comprehend
and plaster, basically.
it, which believing has nothing to do with it or required just to encounter. But how are we supposed to know who to call out to in the darkness if we don't have the Bible, which is just Jesus? The message of Jesus's name is powerful because you can
Yeah.
grab them in the spiritual, call out to him like baby dinosaur and mama dinosaur, and Jesus is the source of all the help we can get. And he's the only one that we can trust, but he doesn't owe anybody anything, but he has the ability to help with his light because we're just little bits of salt of light, but he's a bigger portion of light in this darkness of bullshit. And we're safe in the bodies. Look at, that's what that is. From all the creatures and monsters that are actually in the spiritual realm. Ugh. And now we're just around amongst the monsters of the humans and the animals that we're privileged to be not so close to be eaten by the animals. And they're separated and they can live in their habitats and stuff. That's crazy.
Yes.
Mhm. But we get to be like ugga bugga, and telepathic, like animals. And the gorilla, that Coco gorilla who could speak sign language, that's a miracles freak. And hey, yes, if the animals see spirits too, and they could tell us with that sign language, that'd be so cooler.
Isn't that cool?
What?
The animals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
They get to speak to us and tell us what's cool and whatever.
yeah. And
Yeah,
then
Becky, yeah, chill, you know?
and they can
They're
understand.
kind of Becky chill. I was just sort of chill, you know, Becky chill. Yeah.
I hope they're still teaching monkeys and gorillas or whatever to.
Think I should read the Bible or just not read a Bible or whatever.
What, you want to keep going?
Should I read
What
the Bible at all or whatever? Or not really.
is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your sealed houses, and this house lie waste? Which we are just like, how are we supposed to understand that? And people claim that God talks to them through these fucking words. Okay, whatever they mean. Now therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye
Yep.
drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe, but there is none warmth. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Go up to your mountain and bring wood and build the fire, and I will take pleasure in it. And you do cut wood, and I will be glorified, says the Lord. Ye looked for much, and lo, it came to little. And when ye brought it home, I did blow upon it. Why, saith the Lord of hosts? Because of mine house that is waste, and ye run away. Run every man onto his own house. Therefore, the heaven over you is stayed from dew, and the earth is stayed from her fruit. Whatever this even means, her fruit. What is her fruit? And earth has her fruit. So earth is a female. And I called for a drought upon the land. Why'd you call that? And upon the mountains, and upon the field, and upon new wine, and upon the oil, and upon that which ground bridgeth forth, upon men, and upon cattle, and upon all the labor of the blank. Continuation.
Of the hands.
Of the hands. Labor of the hands. Wow. Well, it means that, I guess that means that you got a pocket and you put all of their stuff in it, or you have a bag and you put all your stuff in it and then it falls out or something, but you did all that labor and you wasted your time doing all that labor because it all fell out of the hole. And then you drink, but it's not enough because you're still a brat and you're hungry and it's not enough. That's all. That's what that meant to me. Fucking couldn't understand it other than that. And a sealed house, which means
Is that good, that Sonoma chicken that I make? Mmm. Better than Whole Foods ever will ever be. I should sell this for $20 a pound.
or feed it to the homeless, or just
Yeah.
get money.
I make the better Sonoma chicken than they do.
It'll be a restaurant, like
Whoa, is this good?
like a yard sale, a restaurant sale. Even though you have to have a license to sell anything that's edible. Like, I don't think you can have a lemonade stand without having a license to sell beverages or something. Isn't it against the law to sell beverages without that type of license or something like that? Mm.
Anybody there?